Thank you for joining us on Wine Dine TV. I am Judith.
And I'm Karina, and we're starting our Thanksgiving tastings with a Blackberry Block Syrah from Zaca Mesa, Santa Ynez Valley.
Did you know that Zaca Mesa is one of the oldest wineries in the valley?
They were founded in 1972 and first planted grapes in 1973.
And the special Black Bear Block is one of the oldest Syrah in Santa Ynez.
1978.
That's when they first released, or that's when they planted?
That's when they planted the vineyard there.
1978.
Yes.
And the name of Black Bear Block because the black bears in the winter come and nibble on the grape.
And we got to nibble on the grapes too.
Yes, we did go on a harvest tour last year.
Yes, and we got to go around the vineyard and really see where the special grapes are grown.
Zaca Mesa is basically the hub for the winemakers. Did you know that?
A lot of the winemakers in the valley actually started out there. It's kind of like the school, the winery school.
I don't know if they planted that way, but certainly they produced great wines and great winemakers. And today's winemaker is fairly young.
Yeah, Eric Mozeni.
And he's only the past 2 years the winemaker. He was assistant winemaker, I think, the past 6 to 8 years there.
And he's been quite a long time.
Yeah. He has his own label as well.
Osseous.
What means this? Bones.
Yes.
But he is a fantastic winemaker, so I can't wait to taste his wine. What do we have, Corina? What vintage? 2003?
Yes.
That's wonderful. I think you can find, we are very special, as you can tell, because the 2003 vintage is sold out, but the 2005 is available. And this particular Syrah you can lay down for almost 10 years, they recommend it, correct?
I don't know, I haven't tried that. It hasn't lasted that long. But it is nice to age it a couple years. I think at least 2-3 years. It's
yes,
good.
And the Syrah is one of the best pairing with your bird because of the flavors of the Syrah.
And the cranberry sauce.
Yes, so let's try it.
Cheers.
And cheers to you too.
A lot of blackberry on the nose, a little bit of cherry even.
I smell cassis. Do you? The cherry I don't smell yet.
I get a bit of mocha also.
Oh, you always get into the chocolatey mocha-ish direction, but plum. Do you smell plum?
Yeah, I get the plum. It's got like this deep earthy note as well.
Very earthy. Actually, the wine smells very, very earthy. And has nice legs. Let's try it. I don't want to wait. Should we swirl it a little bit to open up?
Yeah, it actually is nice to leave this one sitting out for a bit, even decanter it.
We decanted it about half an hour ago, so I think it should be fine.
I get a lot more of the blackberry on the tongue, mid-palate.
Definitely. Definitely, the blackberries are screaming on your tongue.
Yeah. And the cassis, and it also has a lot of smoky oak and ripe tannins.
Sage.
I'm still getting the cherry though.
Are you getting the cherry? I don't get the cherry.
No.
I get the green note, a little bit like a sage. That's
yeah,
divine
it does have
with the
spicy
turkey.
notes. This is like a deeper, more powerful wine. A nice spicy notes.
Yes.
Good with like a heavier stuffing and gravy and cranberry sauce.
Especially if you do some herbal dressing for your turkey, like sage and rosemary and thyme. Who else?
And I think this could even go with the pumpkin pie because of the spiciness in this wine.
Of your pumpkin pie, because you put chocolate in the pumpkin pie too.
Yeah. So I
have to have another sip because it's really opening nice, and then mid-palate already I feel the whole aroma enveloping my mouth. It's a beautiful wine. Black Bear Block is one of the sure wines. Whenever I have to serve a perfect wine and I open a Black Bear Block, 100% I can be sure I am successful.
But it's very limited.
Yeah.
You have to be a member, and then you can only get, I think, is it like 2 bottles per
year?
Yeah. So it's quite a wait for this wine, but it's worth it.
It really does. And now in the glass, I think the cherry is greeting me now. Before I did not smell the cherry at all.
And Zaca Mesa is actually a nice place for picnics. So you can enjoy this wine out there and bring your leftover turkey dinner for a picnic.
I mean, I know it's very expensive, this particular wine, but I could put it to the cranberry dressing a little bit.
Oh, not that
Wouldn't
one.
you?
No.
No?
It's too good for that.
No, I would probably sacrifice 1/3 of a cup because it's so good.
A
And
quarter.
wine is like a flavoring, actually.
Yeah, we do cook with the wine a little bit.
It's great. And the exit is nice too. It doesn't disappear. It's lingering, very soft. The tannins are ripe, smooth, velvety.
And it's not too alcoholic. You kind of expect this because
I do too.
of the potency to be on the alcoholic side, but it's actually pretty tame with that.
Yeah. Bad for you, I know, but it's very tame. The alcohol is really secondary, and many times by their own varietals, when you drink the wine, the alcohol is really overpower the flavors. You have to wait a little bit that the alcohol subside and the flavors come out.
But this is well balanced.
Yes.
So how many points do you give this out of 5?
Out of 5, well, I have to tell you, in my book, this wine get 5.
Me too.
You too?
Yeah, I agree with that one. I love this wine.
That's our 5-point wine. Absolutely.
Definitely.
Absolutely. And because you are so nice, I have a very special pairing for you.
Yeah, these are Lebkuchen. It's
That's
not
a
quite
German.
Thanksgiving, but it's chocolate. And this goes really well with chocolate.
Yeah.
But before we try this, who should we give this wine to?
Can I not try the chocolate flavor?
Fine. Try it.
Then maybe we can think on some. The wine is masculine, I have to tell you. What you think?
Yeah, definitely.
It's a very masculine, very sophisticated. It's a ripe wine. It's aged well.
Daniel Craig. No.
You know, Daniel Craig, I think it's more edgy.
Yeah, I know. He's a younger Syrah.
He's a younger Syrah. I think the Zaca Mesa or another younger Syrah, I think this wine is more sophisticated. So let's
Brosnan.
we gave him already a nice wine. Do we want to give it to him again? Okay.
Or George Clooney?
No,
Not George Clooney.
that's not a George Clooney wine, is it?
This is really
That's
a tough
difficult.
decision. Yeah. I would
Okay.
give it to Pierce Brosnan again.
Yes, I think I would like to give
Yeah.
it. You know what? You can give George Clooney. I give it Pierce Brosnan. Hey, let's try the chocolate.
So this cookie has a bit of spiciness to it.
That's a special holiday cookies from Europe, from Germany.
I think it has like an allspice flavor. And it rounds out the wine. It makes it more mellow. Instead of increasing the spiciness, actually this counteracts it.
The peppers, somehow the peppers jump out more with the chocolate. The black pepper and white pepper notes. Do you
And
taste that?
the berry actually has gotten a bit more muted for me. So this
Me
is really
too.
interesting.
It is. I taste more the cocoa and the pepper. And the cookie is also spicy, so it's a good match. Anyhow, experiment. That's what this whole week is for, to enjoy your food and wine and have a wonderful Thanksgiving.
And stay tuned, we're gonna try more of these wines. We have a lot of work to do before Thanksgiving.
So join us.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And remember, with a splash of wine, everything tastes better.
I have to tune in. I like this slogan. Cheers.
Cheers.
Karina.